To save my father's life, I betray his whole reason for living. I know it's death I'm holding now. Did I ever have a choice?
Sup, peeps? Random person.
What are you doing? Why are you touching a non-Zelda character? I come to your channel once a year for the Zelda content. You stupid, ignorant Sony star. What is this?
You wanna go? Let's go! I ain't scared! Come on, bring it, you purely lit white do-rag wearing fanboy! Calm down, my beloved and appreciated fan. Yes, my main aspect is Zelda, but I love all types of video games. This channel is for all of them, not to mention any other nerdy aspects I'm fine. And I never said that character capture was only going to feature Zelda characters, so try to relax and enjoy this analysis of one of the first protagonists for the PS3. Also has nothing to do with the fact that I'm tired of playing Twilight Princess. The girl from Heavenly Sword, Nariko! I was gonna say it! Nariko is born to an ancient clan from what I assume is the Far East, but I'm probably wrong since I suck at all forms of social studies. The clan worships a blade that bestows great power among whomever wields it, but at a great cost. For whomever wields it will be stuck with these ridiculous looking tattoos! Also drains their life. Believing the sword was designed for some deity from the heavens, the blade has been creatively nicknamed the Heavenly Sword, and no one must wield it until said deity comes to take it. Nariko's father is the guardian of the sword and the chief of the village. Wait a minute, doesn't that technically mean that
she's the princess?
Yep, that's our third princess in a row, and naturally that means her people love and respect. Oh wait, no, they hate her guts. See, the prophecy says that a deity was supposed to be born in the form of a man, take up the Heavenly Sword, and unite the people in the process. Instead, Nariko was born. See, there were two things wrong with Nariko's birth. One, Nariko was not a man. Not sexist at all. And two, Nariko's mom died giving birth to her. The clan basically saw this as a curse upon them. So, being the Naruto of her clan, everyone hates Nariko because they think she'll eventually lead them to their doom. They even go as far as to blame just about anything bad that happens on her.
We all know who brought this curse down upon us.
I am no curse!
This is okay though. Well, not really. But the protection of Nariko's father keeps her safe and trained, while the cariness of Kai, a stray cat Nariko rescued when she was younger, keeps her sane. Even though she's hated, Nariko is still the quote-unquote princess, which means she must maintain all of her responsibilities. She becomes the most competent fighter in her clan. When the serious fighting happens or giant catapults need to be destroyed, Nariko is the one they call on. Her father even taught her secret techniques that no one else in the clan is aware of. And on top of that, Nariko is next in line to becoming the guardian of the Heavenly Sword, a ritual which she dreads. She may also be second in command of her clan, or at least someone with some type of responsibility. Like any daughter, she's not afraid to speak up when her father presents an idea she doesn't like.
We'll be trapped like rats in here.
Even rats can become tigers when trapped.
And tigers make great trophies when skinned.
This could be to the fact that she holds some authority, and seeing how
she's the princess,
that would make sense. Still, when her father's not around, none of the other clan members listen to her, save Kai. That in itself could just be because none of them truly have respect for Nariko because of what she will bring. All in all, it's hard to say. Heavenly Sword takes place during an invasion of the evil warlord Bohan and his gang of goodness, what in the wig is that? Nariko takes up the mantle as protector of the Heavenly Sword and prepares to disappear with it. However, when the tyrant kidnaps her father, the girl whose hair seems to be alive must break her sacred duty and wields the Heavenly Sword. Nariko must fight through massive hordes, freakish henchmen, whatever these things are, and even her own family in order to save her family, as well as fulfill her responsibilities of protecting the Heavenly Sword. On a scale left to right, Nariko is a gold, green, blue, orange with an ISTJ personality. Growing up in a hardcore warrior village has given her a stern personality, made even more stern by the fact that everyone hates her. Even her father is distant from her, both because he truly does believe in the prophecy and because his job as chief comes before his job as a father. Nariko cares about the lives and the safety of her people, but their general opinions they can keep to themselves.
There was a time when I cared what the clan thought about me. But that time is past.
It's better for Nariko this way, as rather than focus on distracting emotions, she can focus on her goal. Not saying she's completely void of emotions.
Oh, it's so much better when you're angry.
Nor am I saying that emotions don't affect her. Nariko just does her best to let them affect her in the right way. If she's angry, she focuses it on her opponents. If she's sad, she deals with it internally and keeps on rolling. If she's scared, she confronts her fears rather than hides from them. Nariko lives in a village of secrecy and is always the center of attention when something goes wrong. This has made being the center of attention, or having any excitement in her life, the farthest thing from Nariko's concern. She fights because she feels she has to in order to prove anything. Because of that and all the other junk I mentioned, Nariko has become very good at calculating how to get what she wants and doing so in a discreet manner. While many times it seems like Nariko is rushing into battle, improvising, and just hoping for the best, what's really happening is quick strategy. Even when she suddenly decides to wield the Heavenly Sword, Nariko weighed all the consequences of her action. And when she learned that her plan wasn't as perfect as she believes, she makes a strategic retreat. Everything about how Nariko fights is well thought out and pre-planned. It's just done in a very quick manner. Nariko is an introvert, yes, but that does not mean she doesn't care about people. Many people mistakenly believe that introverts hate having friends, which is not necessarily the case. Most introverts just aren't as open about making friends, but the friends they do make, they cherish immensely. Nariko's kitty is her most prized possession. She loves her father dearly and cares enough about the rest of her family to save them when need be. If any of these three are in danger, her priorities immediately shift.
Nariko, help me!
Leave her alone.
As previously stated, Nariko's concern for duty and lack of caring about others' opinions affects her decisions. Once she gets in her mind that her goal isn't the same as yours, your opinion no longer matters. Even Kai, Nariko's absolute favorite, starts to become really annoying to her once she starts disagreeing.
Listen to me, Kai.
This is not a game. I need for you to understand that.
One factor may be that Nariko has accepted she's going to die anyway, but that's just guessing at its finest. Girls can be just as awesome as boys, yeah! No, that's not the message here. There is a bit of sexism here considering the clan was expecting a male and was severely upset when they got a female, but that's about where it drops. No one doubts Nariko, nor Kai, nor Ruto after Link left her, simply because they're women. In fact, all three are heavily relied upon by their respected leaders. Strong female protagonists tend to lean towards overly used cliches, usually consisting of the message of, I can do whatever a man can, girls are better than boys, or my parents just don't understand me. Heavenly Sword leans toward the last one, but it does a good job of hiding it behind an actual likable and actually misunderstood protagonist. I'm looking at you, Ariel! No wonder your daughter rebels every chance she gets. The overall lesson is centered around superstition and other anime-esque lessons. Nariko is constantly fighting for her clan and is even one of the best fighters, but despite her overly proven loyalty, everyone is so sure she'll eventually bring doom due to her birth omen that they don't trust anything she says or does. Something bad happened when you were young that wasn't your fault? That means more bad things are gonna happen and it's gonna be your fault. Everyone knows that. And that's a fact. And then there's the concept of her breaking her clan's most sacred tradition and proving that the prophecy wasn't all it cracked up to be. Or did she? The game also puts the classic, did we read it right, feel to it. Supposedly, Nariko didn't fulfill the prophecy, but let's look at this. Nariko did become very goddess-like. She did unite her people against the evil Crow Man, And she did wield the heavenly sword. Seems the only part about the prophecy she didn't fulfill was that she was a girl. Huh. Daunting. I finally get to talk about something I haven't on the CC before. Voice! The actress who played Nariko's voice does not deliver a light nor fragile performance, and that's for a reason.
I'm going to kill you. And I'm going to kill that walking flesh-bag son of yours.
There's a bit of bass in there, as Nariko is asserting authority. But they don't run too low either, or they lose that it's not her fault-ness. That's a thing. Now, this is usually the part where I go over the character's appearance and how it relates to their character, but I'm having a hard time drawing a conclusion since I know nothing about Eastern cultures, fighting, or anything really. But that doesn't mean I can't make something up.
Nariko is a fighter, thus I can conclude that her attire was built to help her fighting as well as represent her people, so they wanted her to be attractive but not strictly eye candy. Thus, they do give her an outfit that any father would shriek at if he saw his daughter wearing, but not as bad as we've seen in other similar situations such as Killer Instinct. She has a good looking body to both fit eye candy and her role as a fighter, but her face...
It's not really that bad, it's just that the concept art has it looking so much better. She's got long flowing hair to represent the flow of blood or something. That thing's a snake! Get it away from me! So, there you have it. Nariko has an appearance. The end. Overall, Nariko is a strong, independent female, and she don't need no stinking man. Her experience of growing up as someone with responsibility has put her in a position to care about people, but also growing up as a curse has slowly made her ignorant of what they think. She cares little for attention and does things because they need to be done. Her main concern is meeting her goals, and she's become quite adept at figuring out how to make that happen, being a rapid and strategic thinker. Nariko is trying to send a message that blind faith and tradition alone aren't always as reliable as we've been led to believe. And her look affects her by, well, yeah. Her hair is alive! If, while playing Heavenly Sword, you saw a loyal and determined young lady who did her best to be her best, despite the persecution coming from the very people she tried to protect, then I believe you've captured Nariko's character.
Elise? Wait, you're not Elise, the Princess of Soliana, are you?
Wait, what?